okay? She had the fronts, top and bottom. Don't play with her, okay? Real big juki chains, all of that. Looked like she was coming out of a rap video. All of that, okay? What I mean to tell you, the most ratchetest thing out there. The most ratchetest thing out there, okay? What's up, guys? So welcome back to the channel. It is Omari Bryant. I am in my scrubs. I know I don't have on my scrub cap today, but we are gonna go ahead and dive in to this last Dental Office Chronicles episode for The Office from Hell. So I know it's been a little minute since we went ahead and talked about this particular office. This particular office was the last dental office I actually worked with. You know, you guys saw the video when I went ahead and walked out. If you didn't see that particular one and the other two that go to this office, definitely go ahead and check out the playlist that is entitled Dental Office Chronicles. You'll find all of them there. It is The Office from Hell that we're talking about. So I'm not going to do too much rambling or anything like that, but I will have to go ahead and say, based off the title, of course you guys already know, this is from The Messy Manager. Yes, when I mean to tell you a hot ass mess, this manager was a hot ass mess. Okay, and I just wanted to go ahead and share this last one with y'all about this particular office. I did get a couple questions, you know, via DM message on Instagram. I'm gonna kind of sum up to all the answers to those questions in this one particular video with the story time. So, you know, it's not a particular day. We're just gonna go ahead and just kind of move into about how unprofessional this manager was, and I have a few topics and stuff like that that we'll go ahead and talk about. But other from that, without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, get your snacks, and let's go ahead and get ready for this mix-up. Alright, y'all. So, when I mean to say that this manager was like no other, okay? This particular manager, what I mean to tell you, she was the epiphany of the hood slash the SWATs, all of that.
Yup.
Okay. She had the fronts, top and bottom. Don't play with her. Okay. Real big juki chains, all of that. Looked like she was coming out of a rap video. All of that. Okay. What I mean to tell you, the most ratchetest thing out there. The most ratchetest thing out there. Okay. And you know, she would come to work and she all try to be all Miss Professional, even though she sound, yeah, y'all, what's going on? Like, you know, this, that, whatever, and y'all go ahead and pull them cases out yet. I'm like, you talking to me? like she was very much so rough around the edges, okay? Like, she was a mess. So, you know, the big thing about her, though, she would just be around the office about you. To the point where the owner, you know, we already talked about John and the female doctor, you know, their husband and wife. She would go ahead and wear them out, child. She would be wearing them out. She would go ahead and talk about their parenting skills. The whole 9 years with her ghetto ass. And I just used to look at her and just be like, And come to find out, she was such a hater. Like, she used to talk the most shit about me. Now, a little backstory with her. So, we known each other. Now, this is before she got real ratchet. Like, I used to know her, you know, at this office. I used to go temp at on Fridays because when I first was starting my dentistry career and everything, I didn't always work on Fridays, and I needed, you know, the extra day. So I would go temp at offices. In this particular office, I used to temp at literally every week, and I did it for, I mean, I'm almost like 2 years. Yeah, almost like 2 years on and off. Child, when I mean to tell y'all, this girl was real nice, real sweet and everything. So when I came across her again, I'm thinking the same thing. No, baby. She going around the office talking cash money shit, talking about some I am very unprofessional. I'm a liar.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. I'm telling you.
Telling people not to get close with me and stuff like this, causing a whole bunch of drama. And I'm just looking at her like, where we know each other from for you to be talking all, you know, about me like this? And one particular day, I went into the office. Now, this is, mind you, after I walked out, you know, and I was asked to come back. I went ahead and I saw her. So I walked up to her. I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know, this, that, whatever. I think it's about time we give her a name. We can call her Michelle. Even though Michelle don't go nowhere near what the hell her name is, but we're going to call her Michelle for the purpose of this video. So Michelle goes, hi, how are you? I'm looking at her like, you got a problem or something? So I'll go over to the treatment plan coordinator. I was like, is she good? She was like, well, you know, she has been a little off lately. And I said, she has? So, all right, cool. Come to find out, she was over there talking mad shit, talking about some, well, I didn't want him to come back and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, but I'm always just trying to think in the back of my mind, what did I do to this woman? And even before then, like, she brought me home because I didn't have a car when I first started at this job, which was back in the beginning of the year. I didn't have a car, and I used to Uber back and forth to work. And I mean, it's not that far away from my house. It really isn't. It wasn't that much of an Uber either. It was just a little bit of an inconvenience because where I am, it's not city. So if you didn't put in an Uber request early, there were chances are that you'd probably be waiting for a ride 30-40 minutes. And this is like after the practice is closed. And I'm not trying to be standing out there waiting that long. And I was here up by myself. So what I would do was I would just go ahead and just, you know, schedule my Ubers and stuff like that. But one particular day she was like, hey, I want to take you home. So I appreciated it and everything. And it happened to be like the next day, another coworker's birthday. And I wanted to make like some cupcakes and stuff. Because you know, I'm always like this. We're going to have fun at work. You know, we're going to have fun at work. We are going to have fun at work. You know, no matter what, we're going to have fun at work, no matter if we can only do it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, or, you know, we just say at least at the end of the day, everybody say 10, 15 minutes, let's celebrate a birthday. Because I always look at, you know, make sure that you have happy employees, because if you have happy employees, you'll have a great flow of energy and positivity in the workspace. You know, not even just necessarily a dental office, which is really needed in a dental office, but just in a general workspace, just, you know, positive vibes. And, so we go to the store and everything, we talk and this, that, whatever. Everything's going fine. The next day, she going around telling everybody in the office about how my house is this and my house is that and this, that, whatever. And I'm like, but what? Mind you, she never came inside. And I'm like, why are you so concerned about my house and everything? And the treatment plan coordinator will always say, you know, I think she's just really jealous of you. You know, this is why she's saying these things. Because she would come back and tell me, you know, some of the crazy things that she would say or overhear her up front talking about me. And I just used to be like, I really don't know this woman like that. And, you know, treatment coordinator would be like, do you really know her? And I'm like, nah, I don't know this chick. Like, I don't understand why she is, like, really wanting to, like, get aroused out of me. Like, that's literally what I felt like. And I didn't want to do it, guys. I really didn't, because I really wanted to make this job work, despite me walking out and always contemplating not coming back. But I did honestly want to make it work because I really wanted to get, you know, back on track with savings and having my car again and all that, you know. And I knew all of that was coming really soon, and I just didn't want to jeopardize that. You know what I mean? And I just kind of dealt with it. Even on the back of my mind, every time when I would come in the morning, you know, and I was only there between sometimes two days max, 3 a week. And I would come in and she would say good morning to me, and I just go ahead and give her like the weakest good morning, and clock in and go to the back and put my stuff down. But, you know, this one particular day, she really like overcrossed a boundary. So this is after I came back. This is after I found out she's been talking cashmere shit about me, all of that, right? So I go ahead and I decide to, you know, to go to the back, and I forgot what exactly I was doing. But it was like literally right before I was about to go. I think I was like rinsing out my little smoothie thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. I was rinsing out my little smoothie thing, and I went ahead and was just washing out real quick, and I was packing up my bag, and she came to the back. And she comes in and she's like, "You've been real quiet lately." And I was like, I said, "You know why?" She's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Oh, you know why. You know why." I'm like, "Miss Michelle, don't try to act like you don't know, sis." You know, and then she try, you know, she ghetto as hell, but she be trying to, "What you mean?" Like, and I'm like, no. You shiesty as hell. And
just as I thought, trash.
I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So, you know, I go ahead and I get my shit and I go. But it was just like a never-ending thing with her. So one evening, I think it was like maybe 2 days later after this incident, I get a phone call from John, and he's wanted to ask me like what was going on between me and her. So I went ahead and I told him. I was like, "Listen, you have an office manager that likes to meddle in people's business. She's very unprofessional. I don't even understand how she has a role that she has." Yeah, I went there. I did. And I was like, I mean, it was all true stuff. It wasn't anything I was lying about. And I was just like, I think she is just not the go-to person for me. So we had already discussed that I was going directly to John for anything necessarily particular in the office, because it always had to go through him anyway. So I was just cutting her out and just going directly to the main person, basically, at this point. And he was like, "You know, that's really crazy. I didn't hear anything about that. I'm surprised nobody." I said, "John, if we always came to any little petty little thing that goes on in the office, you'd be horrendous. Like, you would be so tired of us, because nobody's gonna sit there and come to you every 5 minutes and then try to explain it. Ain't nobody got time for that."
No ma'am. No ma'am.
So I just went ahead and just explained to him everything that was going on, and I guess like he spoke to her or whatever. But this is like right around the time when the other story time was, when she went ahead and said, "This patient has HIV. I don't want to work on him." Yeah, definitely go and check out that video. His wife. This was around that time, and I went ahead, and like I said in that video, I went ahead and I had a conversation with her, and that was my last day. So when I went specifically to have this conversation with her. And once I had that conversation with her, I already knew in the back of my mind I wasn't coming back. So this was around that time, and I guess the same day that it happened, you know, me and the treatment plan coordinator were on the phone. John went ahead and told me, you know, what you know, Omari said, and you know, he went ahead and he spoke to, you know, you know, the doctor and everything, and she felt some type of way about it, and I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I hope she did. I really do hope she did. And she, you know, and then she was like, "I really don't think Omari's coming back." And then that's what the treatment plan coordinator told her. She was like, "Yeah, he's not coming back anymore. Like, that was it." And she was like, "Well, maybe we can have a smoother start moving on from now, since we don't have so much drama here." I'm like, "Bitch, really?" But anyways, child, this manager, Miss Michelle, as we calling her in this video, was a hot ass mess, okay? And I just couldn't get over the fact of the ratchetness, plus the messiness, plus you trying to act like you just so professional, like you the most nicest thing on the planet. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. You just make yourself look stupid. Really, you do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this last particular segment of the Office from Hell Dental Office Chronicles series. Definitely go ahead and get those fingers moving in the comments below. I am definitely curious to hear. It doesn't have to be dental related. Go ahead and let me know of a different type of situation that you've had with a messy ass manager or a messy ass coworker. Let's go ahead and start a discussion. I know that situations like this happen all the time and they're always kind of swept underneath the rug, but definitely feel free and feel safe to go ahead and leave a comment below. I love reading you guys' comments, and like I said before, you know, we are definitely growing. Like I said in my last vlog, we are growing. I'm very, very excited to go ahead and say that we have surpassed our 200 mark. And I'm so excited to go ahead and keep building. I love every single one of you guys. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.